There she was, just a walking down the street singing, stepping her fingers and shuffling her feet singing.
So, my most recent fitness journey began when I was pregnant with my second-born, Mann. I was treated with extra care then since I was coming from a history of 2 miscarriages before him. So, on top of the medicines that I needed to take for the pregnancy, I also started what we now live by, the Barren diet. I did not exercise that much when I was pregnant with Manu, but I felt fit. I think it was because I constantly moved. I do remember the day before giving birth that I walked up 5 flights of stairs na hindi nahihirapan. And right after giving birth to Manu, my weight dropped to about 110 pounds or 50 kilograms, which was the lowest I've ever been as an adult. I maintained the weight with not much effort, and so I had no urgency to exercise. Plus, also, I was so preoccupied with a newborn and adjusting to life with 2 kids. We flew to the US in March of 2020 with me feeling like my metabolism was in its all-time high. Kahit anong gawin ko, hindi ako tumataba. Sa dami ng ginagawa ko for the kids, I just kept eating as much as I could. And this was going well until the pandemic hit. And we actually spent the first 6 months of it in the land of the free. Land of the free nga, kaya umabuso ako sa freedom sa pagkain and forgot some parts of my diet. I remember eating 2 dinners every night and had no regard for my sugar intake. Ito na rin siguro ang pinaka-isolated state ko in my entire mental health journey, so I felt like it was a factor in my not wanting to move. There was also nothing to do. The world was on lockdown, so nauwi na lang talaga ako sa Netflix and junk food. So by the time that we got back to Manila, I was already, wow, 125 pounds. And so I knew something had to be done. Pag-uwi namin, I was helped by our loving Barren Method family to get right back on track with our healthy diet. So the diagnosis was very obvious. I really had to cut back on the eating, but that was a very slow process. Siyempre, hindi ko overnight na-gain ang staggering 13 pounds or almost 6 kilos. So naturally, hindi rin naman overnight ang pag-lose ko nito. I tried moving, but it was hard. It felt so hard to move. It felt heavy. Even the simple going up and down of the stairs gave me the sweats, yung pawis ng mahinang katawan. But little by little, bumababa ang timbang ko. I was already around 116 pounds or 52 kilos when I said to myself na okay na ako. I said that within this range up to 119 pounds or 54 kilos, I would be happy na. For as long as I am healthy, kahit hindi payat, okay lang. Then we got COVID. COVID knocked us out for about a month. We felt the mental struggle that came with it. Yung feeling na useless, weak, helpless. So when my husband and I got out of it, we resolved to move. We both felt like it was time to change and start being active again. I started on yoga. Sa totoo lang, never kong nagustuhan ng yoga noon, but this time, it worked. I got on the Yoga with Adrienne's 30-day program and I actually finished it. From day 1 to day 30, I felt the difference in strength, energy, and mindset. I have no doubt that it was the best way to start and I am forever grateful to my virtual yogi, Adrienne. At this point, my husband was well into his exercises na rin, like jumping. Sa totoo lang, ayoko ng exercise na kailangan pang magsapatos. But dala na rin yata ng kawalan ng gagawin sa bahay na naisipan kong subukan yung ginagawa niya. And in that very first try of jumping through the rope, na-hook ako at na-in love. Fast forward tayo to today, 3 months of jumping. And ako na ngayon ang kailangang pagsabihan na magpahinga. Because now, I just cannot stop moving. My normal day-to-day consists of jumping anywhere from 30 minutes to I don't know how many hours. Sometimes, even many times in one day. And on top of that, I have my strength training every other day with the foots. My trainers will give me programs to build strength that match my goals. I do a remote training program with the foots and now I cannot imagine life without it. Contrary to many fitness programs promoting weight loss, strength really should be the goal because strength is key. It is the doorway to your right diet and right weight and health in your body. When you're strong enough to increase in your activity, you're strong enough to say no to the things that make you unhealthy. Today I weigh around 111 pounds, but I eat rice. I don't starve myself, but also I stay away from junk because I now feel the effects of food on my body, on the level of my energy and strength that I can muster in a day. Also, I weigh knowing muscles must make the scale go up rather than just merely skin and bones. Hindi ko na goal maging payat. Ang goal ko na ngayon ay maging malakas. Recently, I shared a thing on my TikTok saying that the most effective fitness goal and motivation that I have is not how it makes me look good, but how strong it makes me feel. How it extends my days, my energy, my patience, how it makes me live well and joyfully so with and for my children.
Hey guys! I'm gonna have some sort of breakfast right now. I'm not going to eat a lot because I will be exercising. I will be jumping outside and I'll take you guys with me. And I'll also chat with you about some things that sana makatulong if you're someone who is really thinking about taking your fitness journey seriously. I'm going to share 3 things that I hope will empower you and start you on a journey that you will never ever regret. I'm going to invite you guys to try out these 3 things that I will share with you and see if it works for you as well. If it doesn't, you're free to drop it. You don't have any obligation to follow me just because I said it. I just want to share, and if it works, then great. If not, then we'll find something else. Let's go! So ngayon, pag-usapan na natin yung 3 things na gusto kong i-share sa inyo when it comes to your own fitness journey. If you want to take on this journey, you want to start it now, I have 3 simple reminders for you. Number 1, you know how they always say trust the process? Well, maybe we can redefine that or like reword that a bit or rephrase it. Like, let's acknowledge the process. Usually when we start working out, we get so impatient right away. Parang gusto natin ng immediate results. Maybe to make it more effective for us to stay on the path, we need to acknowledge first that there is a process before we actually get results. We're gonna talk about results in a while, but I would have to say that it begins with nothing is gonna happen overnight. Even the weight that you put on did not happen overnight. You have to understand if there's nothing medical about you, like walang condition, underlying condition that makes you gain weight very, very fast, then it's really just all a matter of process. There was a process also before you gain that weight, and so there needs to be a process also, and process entails time. Process means it's not going to happen overnight, and you're gonna have to trust that the process actually will bring you to progress, that the process works. But you need to first acknowledge there is a process, it's not going to be a quick fix, and I'm willing to stay on the path for as long as it takes. Second, define your progress. Staying on the path for what? You gotta have like some sort of, I wouldn't say like goal, because I don't want to pressure you, because that's one of the things that worked for me, na wala akong goal. But when I say wala akong goal, what I mean by that is that I don't have the usual goals of I want to lose weight, or I want to be thin, I want to be aesthetically pretty for the summer. Hindi ganon yung goal na I took on for myself. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin nun? Maybe we shouldn't aim too high. So like, let's say if you've packed on a lot of weight and you know that you're not even anywhere strong because you've been sluggish. I don't think that the aim should be, I should look like J-Lo tomorrow. Ganon, diba? Seriously, when I started, I had diastasis recti. So, you can search that up, but if you got pregnant and then you give birth, usually that's a collapse on, well, that's the easiest way I can explain it, that your abs really just naghiwalay, nag-collapse siya. You could even see it, like it wasn't pantay. Yung chan ko parang nakaganon. And you know, I probably would have stopped if my goal was just to make my abs nice, right? I mean, I'm not saying that that's a wrong goal. You could very well make it into a goal, but that wasn't for me because I felt like if I didn't see results right away, I would be so easily discouraged. So what were my goals in the beginning? I wanted to be stronger and more energetic. That was all. If I did not lose weight, if I still felt fat, I would be fine for as long as I felt strong enough to play with my children and to move around with more ease than before. Okay na ako do. I didn't count my jumps. I didn't count the weight that I lost or gained on the weighing scale. I did not count the minutes. I didn't count even the calories, yung caloric intake ko. I just wanted to get my eating portions back to the right size. But I didn't want to do that caloric deficit thing wherein, you know, you eat less than what you should be eating so you could lose weight. Just because I felt like I couldn't do it all at once. I was trying to gain strength and I didn't want to pack all the goals in one go because it could get quite discouraging. Your body will naturally progress if you stay at it. If you are consistent about working out, you're gonna feel a difference. And when you feel that progress in your body is gonna tell you that I want more. And for you to get to that more part, you actually have to support it with the right lifestyle as well, which includes food. And you're gonna wanna eat the right stuff and avoid the wrong stuff. Not because you wanna lose weight or you wanna look pretty, but because you want to be enabled to do what your body wants to do so you can be fit and healthy. Now, the last thing I'm going to say to you before I get on my jump sesh, find what makes you happy. This is not actually a very original thought because I actually got it from Adrienne. You know, Adrienne says this thing, find what feels good. And I never really truly understood that until I felt happy about working out. When I started with yoga, I felt good. Like after maybe a week or two, sabi ko, wow, masaya pala to, no? And it kind of made me feel good about myself. It made me happy. And then when I stumbled upon jumping, that made me even happier. And I realized that, you know, you need to be happy with the kind of exercise that you're doing. And so when I say yoga, when I say jumping or strength training, I don't mean to say this is the right exercise, because I don't know what the right exercise is for you. Only you would know that. And how do you know it? One of the telltale signs is that you're happy about the exercise that you're doing. A lot of jump rope people are jumping because they are happy when they're jumping. It's not because they have to jump. It's not an obligation. And so I hope you find that for yourself, because this is one thing that I'm realizing lately. Joy makes hard things sustainable. You need to have joy in what you're doing for you to actually endure the challenges of some things. And so find that thing that, you know, you are willing to die for or to like work hard for, because it makes you feel good, it makes you feel happy. Remember that if this is just an obligation for you, it's not going to work. Or if it does, it's only for a matter of time. Magkukwit ka din kasi hindi ka na happy. I probably have more things to share about fitness, but it's not all going to fit in one vlog. So this is it for now. And if you want me to share more of my workouts and like my fitness tips and stuff, please do comment on the comment section below, and I will try to address things that you request. I would love to get you all moving. There's this thing I started on IG. Maybe you want to get on it as well. IG and TikTok. Every 4:30 in the afternoon, I remind everyone, galaw-galaw na. 4:30 na, galaw-galaw na. So let's use that time. Let's make it the 4:30 habit. Every time it's 4:30, get up, galaw-galaw na. It doesn't have to be jump roping. It doesn't have to be like running. Anything hardcore. It could be as gentle as you want it to be, but just move. Just move, guys. It's good for us to move. If you're just really beginning on this journey, let me remind you that there is a gentle way of starting things. I know I do a lot of jumping, and that looks like high impact to you guys. And I did not start there. I started with yoga. Started lying down on the floor, on the mat. Very slow movements, very low impact. And as a matter of fact, I said that I will never move away from this anymore because I don't like any high impact form of exercise. But I ended up jumping anyway because, you know, sabi nga sa Bible, from glory to glory. Ito naman sasabihin ko sa atin, from strength to strength. Don't fix your eyes on, one day I'm also gonna be able to jump. Start gentle. If the mat is all you have, and if the mat is all that where you can be, that is better than nothing, and it will lead you somewhere for sure. Just move. Move simply, move gently, and see where it takes you. Thank you for watching this vlog. Please like, share, subscribe if you really did, you know, find this useful. And I hope you get to work out with me today.